7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She made a decent job of it.
That's supposed to be homicide, not suicide.
Get all traffic divert to May Street.
What's the story?
Her name's Natalie Pierce. That's her husband up there. You reckon she jumped?
No witnesses?
Then just got him.
You want to canvass down here? Me and Simon can talk to the husband.
Sure.
We'll do the link over there, get the building.
Can you cover her up?
The crime scene's running low.
Cover her up anyway.
You're right. They're going to love that.
My responsibility. Matt Ryan.
Bond. James Bond.
Peace. Mr. Pierce. I'm Detective Ryan. This is Detective Joyner. I'm sorry for your loss.
She jumped. She jumped out there. She climbed up on the rail. I don't know, she said she was sorry. And she jumped.
You didn't try to stop her?
Yeah. I woke up this morning, I was on the couch. She was already out there on the balcony.
Any idea why?
Every bloody idea. These last couple of months, I wanted to do it myself. Half a dozen times. We had a fire and we lost both our kids. I thought Natalie was just starting to get over it. I come home from work last night, she's bloody hysterical, she's crying.
Why do you think she waited till this morning to jump?
Because there's a bloke here. Just as I'm getting home from work, he was leaving. I don't know what the bloody hell he said to her. I was too late. I was too late.
Rita Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
I live on the 4th floor.
Do you know these people?
Yeah, Natalie was my friend. I know what happened. He killed her, her husband.
What? Did you see it?
No, I didn't have to see it. That prick killed her.
Well, he didn't see it, so how do you know she didn't jump?
You bastard! You finally got what you wanted!
Rita,
Yeah, you finally put it
No idea! You've got no idea!
You bastard! You killed her! You made her jump!
So, Mr. Pierce, this mystery man was coming out of your apartment.
No. He was getting in the lift as I was getting out.
How'd you know he'd come out of your place?
Because at the same time, my front door was just clicking shut. And then I turned to look back at the lift, and the lift was closing as well.
No, you were too late. Again. What next?
I went inside the flat, and Nettie's hysterical. I asked her what was going on. I said, what's going on? But she wouldn't talk to me. She just locked herself in the bedroom.
This man you say you saw.
I did see him.
What did he look like?
I don't know. It's just a second. Just ordinary bloke. But tall, dark hair, dark frame glasses on.
Sounds like Clark Kent. You a Superman fan, Craig?
Look at what?
Mate, you made this up on the way over here, didn't you? It's a big mistake. Over-embellishing.
I didn't kill her.
You were close friends.
What did you talk about? About her kids, mainly. They died in a house fire. And he blamed her. He hated her. She was miserable all the time.
You said that he blamed her for the children dying. Why was that?
She was having an affair at the time.
Who with?
Well, I never met him. Bloody like to, though. Mongrel.
She never told me his name, but it had been going on for a while, up until the fire. And she had this Guilt.
Because she was with him. She was with him when my kids died. So yes, I blame her! Yes, I blame her!
Did you kill your wife, Mr. Pierce?
Oh, I wanted to. I bloody wanted to. I love my wife. I love her, you know, even after everything that happened. It's got to have something to do with that bloke that I saw get into the lift.
How about I get someone in here to help us put together a picture of this man?
If there's anything you'd like to add to your statement, you can call me anytime. Okay. Thanks, Rita. Thanks.
He does look like Clark Kent.
He doesn't exist, Sarge. Pierce made him up.
No, it could be genuine.
Now, look. Pierce blames his wife for their kids, right? I mean, she was out screwing a boyfriend when she should have been looking after him. So he moves her into the high-rise and he keeps at her. He keeps playing on her guilt till she can't take it anymore. It's payback.
That's what Rita Solomon reckons went down.
Good luck proving it.
No, Matt's right. The DPP love is out the door. Anything else? Any witnesses?
Yeah, uniforms canvassed the occupants of the surrounding tower blocks, but they struck out.
Okay. Get this copied and distributed. The autopsy report should be in tomorrow. Jennifer, you can pick that up on the way in. And Simon, interview rooms are for interviews. You want to eat your lunch, go somewhere else and eat it.
Sorry, Sarge. It'd be fine if we actually got a lunch break.
Oh my God. You're so cool. Oh my God.
This would be so much easier in a hotel.
Yeah, much more traceable.
We'd pay cash.
Why? This is more exciting.
I'll pay for the room, Simon. I can afford it.
Your husband will find out. That's what he does for a living.
He's going to find out anyway, if I don't get home before he does. Come on, quick sticks.
No pre-mortem bruising, no sign of a fight or a struggle. Grazes on the back of both legs consistent with sliding over a balcony railing. Looks like a suicide from all the physical evidence.
Well, physical evidence doesn't tell us what's going on up here, though, does it?
So it pretty much covers it.
Oh, you think so, do you? My wife's gone to the Bahamas. Jamaica? No, she went of her own accord. Did she jump of her own volition, or did her husband talk her over the edge? And what about this character? Does he exist? If so, what is his involvement?
Or maybe he was an ex-lover and he's gone over there to try to resurrect the relationship.
Possibility. Anything else?
One thing, we checked her phone records. The last call she made was to a Dr. Patrick Swain, plastic surgeon.
Yeah, she had a boob job. It's in there. They don't do too well in a fall, apparently. Implants.
No, but they can be dated using serial numbers. That's in there too. Natalie Pierce had that operation almost a year ago.
Why would she contact her plastic surgeon after such a long time?
Especially when she's about to commit suicide.
Good question. Maybe you should ask her.
Get your hand off it, Sherlock. It wasn't that big a deal.
You missed it.
Yeah, well, boobs aren't my thing, are they? More of an arse man.
Right.
I didn't actually speak to Mrs. Pierce. She left a message on my mobile.
Saying what?
Well, to call her. I assumed she wanted some more work done. She was very happy about her breast augmentation.
You'd given her your mobile number.
That must make you the most accessible specialist in town. Wouldn't you say?
You're married.
You're very observant of you.
Yeah, he's good at his job. Are you good at yours, Dr. Swain? How's your bedside manner, for instance?
Look, I've answered your question, so if there's nothing else...
Dr. Swain, Natalie Pierce is dead. She committed suicide.
My God, that's awful.
Yeah. And the last person she called before she killed herself was you, which would suggest to us that perhaps you had more than a professional relationship.
That's ridiculous. Look, I'm sorry about Natalie, of course I am. But I'm very busy and...
Right, come on, we can go and ask his wife, see if she knows anything.
Was that a threat?
No. That's just the next logical step.
Were you seeing Natalie Pierce on a personal basis, Doctor? We were together when the fire happened. Do you know about the fire? Natalie was distraught afterwards, naturally. She kept calling me. Hysterical. She even came here once. It couldn't go on.
Just no fun anymore, eh?
Ever seen this bloke? This is a nightmare. He was here. That's why Natalie called me to warn me he was on his way over. She'd told him we'd used to be involved. He came here asking questions.
What kind of questions?
About the affair, how long it had been going on, how we conducted it. He wanted to know everything. He was like a crazy man. He was yelling at me, pushing chairs over.
Did he say who he was?
No. No. I told him to get out or I'd call security. He left.
So, Clark Kent does exist.
The loony version, anyway. Anything from the apartment block?
I waved his picture around the neighbours, but no one remembers seeing him. I'll try running it through the database.
Doesn't matter if he exists or not. She still killed herself. It's still suicide.
But what did Clark Kent say to her? I mean, if he's the one who coerced her into jumping, he's culpable and we need to find the bastard.
And do what? What are we going to charge him with? Being a nasty person?
You lost something, Simon?
No. There's got to be something. I'm going to talk to Pierce again.
Coroner won't release her body. Reckon it'll be at least a week. Yeah, it takes time. Not that long.
We've been following up on the man you saw coming out of your apartment. Anything else you can remember? What about before you went inside? What was there? Anyone hanging around?
I told you. Everything I know. Have a look at this. We're really sorry about what happened, Mrs. Peters. We'll pray for you.
Nice sentiment.
It's the wrong name, mate. It's Pierce. Pierce! Wait, there was a car. There was a car parked here. Like a grey, bluey-grey kind of car on that night, the night that I saw the bloke.
What kind of bluey-grey car?
Old Falcon, something like that. Bloody big dent in the bonnet, like I hit a truck or something like that.
Didn't say anything about it before.
Well, I've only just remembered, mate. I've got a lot going on in case you hadn't noticed. I'm organising a funeral. Why don't you just leave me alone, hey? Why don't you just let me bury her body? But you can't. You can't do that, can you? Because it's always the same. There's always a bloody finger to point. It was the same when I lost my kids. People bad-mouthing us saying we're like druggies or deadbeats or something.
Mate, I think you should calm down.
Left them. It was my fault too. It's now my fault that they're dead.
Mr. Pierce.
I was at work. I'm installed on a bloody toilet.
Just take it.
Cross down, and it's my fault that they're dead.
Mr. Pierce.
And now you come here after my wife tops herself, and you start pointing the finger again. You go.
Just take it easy.
Wait.
Get on the phone. Ring D24. Get on the phone.
5 calls from the media. So far. Apparently Mr. Pierce believes we're harassing him. Look, the man's children were killed in a fire. His wife has just committed suicide. Now, call me old-fashioned. I would have thought that might require a little bit of sensitivity on our part. But no, you three go woofing in there with your size 12 boots on without so much as a backward glance, and the man ends up in hospital.
Whatever Craig Pierce may maintain, ma'am, it's still an ongoing investigation.
That doesn't give us the right to hound the man.
We're not. All we were doing was asking him some questions.
Yeah, that's right. He was the one who lost it.
You can consider yourselves very lucky that this is nothing more serious than a panic attack. Otherwise, this would be a very different conversation we'd be having. Full status report on my desk first thing tomorrow, please, Stanley.
Ma'am.
Honestly, if you three had half a brain between you, it'd be lonely. With respect.
Half a brain between three of us, that'd be 1/6 of a brain each. We'd probably qualify for a benefit.
I wasn't even there.
What are we going to do about this report?
Now, write it up as a suicide and cut our losses.
What about Clark Kent? What about him? Craig Pierce thinks he's responsible for his wife killing herself.
Is that the same Craig Pierce that just bagged you out to the national media?
Yeah, well, he's looking for someone to be angry at, and that's us. Till we find him somebody else.
You're sounding more and more like Stanley Wolfe every day. You'll be joining his congregation. Yeah, pipe down, ladies. Go back to the 80s.
Already there, most of them.
Your shout.
I hate this place. Matt?
Thanks. Simon Joyner.
Mate, what'd you do? Bash him with the yellow pages? See, this is what happens when I'm not there to keep you two in line.
Mate, the guy had a SPAC attack. It's nothing to do with us.
That's not what they're saying on the telly.
Red one. It's a good thing I'm coming back.
You got the green light?
Yeah, squeaky clean.
The old firm's back in business. I'll see you tomorrow.
Duncan got the green light. He's back tomorrow.
So, what about Jennifer?
Don't know.
Hell there, boy, better get her red. Hello, hello, what's going with your head? Hell there, boy, better get her red. Hello, hello, what's going with your head? Hell there, boy, better get her red. Hello, hello, what's going with your head? Hell there, boy, better get her red.
I'm not happy, Duncan. They may have given you the all clear, but I still have plenty of questions. Which means you better be leaving that weapon of yours in its holster unless you got a damn good reason for taking it out. And be careful of other people's property, if you don't mind.
Yes, Sarge.
Wilton.
How they hanging, Stanley?
Reasonably even. Duncan Freeman is back on my crew today.
Yeah, seen him. Nice little monkey. How do you afford those suits? You ever ask him?
Well, the point is now Duncan's back, Jen Mapplethorpe goes back down to fraud. I think we should make the effort to keep her here or get her back ASAP.
Bloody bastard. Smart-ass technological crap. So what do you want with me?
I write a letter of recommendation, we both sign it.
Well, as long as I get first dibs, I could do with an extra body on my crew. Especially a cute one.
I'll get back to you.
What's this?
I got the green light. I'm back.
Jennifer.
So I'm back down to fraud.
Not necessarily. I'll see what I can do.
We're in the middle of an investigation, Sarge. It doesn't make any sense.
I said I'll see what I can do. I'm writing a letter recommending that you be seconded back to us on a permanent basis. Wilton Sparks has agreed to co-sign it.
I won't hold my breath.
There is a proviso, however. Sparks wants you on his crew.
For what? To do the filing?
It'd be an homicide.
Fraud is so boring.
Well, Stanley's already said he's trying to get you back into homicide, so...
Yeah, with Wilton Sparks, I can hardly wait. I've always wanted to be a secretary. You got your report into Waverley?
Yeah, Simon did. Usual, you know, buy ourselves some time stuff. Promising leads. A couple more days and... No bloody way.
What?
Blue grey car with a bloody grey tint. Just...
Tell Simon and Duncan. Oh, and give us the keys. Wait.
Matty? You sure it's a hit?
Gouge in the bonnet, blue-grey. Driver fits the description. Did you check the rego?
Yeah, makes sense. Him coming out of our car park. He's a cop.
Bloody hell.
DS Larry Klein. Been warming his bum in the media unit for the past year.
He go in the house?
Yeah. I wandered by. There's a plaque on the front gate. Sean McCready, psychiatrist. Klein's been in there for a while. Maybe we should...
Here we go.
What the hell are you doing?
Pick him up, talk to him.
Yeah, right. He's just been in for a counselling session, ready the stress of working in the media unit or something. And we go and jump him, and we look like idiots. You want to get into even more trouble?
OK, Danny, you follow him then. Me and Simon will talk to the shrink. Come on, mate.
Hello? Police? Dr. McCready, it's the police. He's down. Shit.
Looks like the doctor needs a doctor.
Duncan.
Police, can you stay in the car, please, sir?
I got my
Can you
wallet
keep your
with
hands
my
where I can
police
see them?
ID in my pocket.
Keep your hands where I can see them!
I said I got my police ID in my pocket.
You take your hand out of your jacket pocket now!
Okay, okay.
Turn around and put your hands on the roof of the car. Now!
Right. I'm on your side. I am a sergeant. A detective sergeant.
Yeah, I know who you are. You can show me your police ID down the police station.
Recognise anybody?
This is the guy. This is him. This is the guy. This is the guy I saw getting in the lift. What's his story? Huh? What's going on? Is he the bloke that Nat was screwing?
We're talking to him, that's all.
We're doing our job. Maybe you want to tell that to your mates in the media.
That's him. He kept asking me about my wife. Going on about her having an affair or something.
So why the bashing, Dr. McCready?
I don't know. I told him to get out. He got angry. I told him my wife wasn't the sort of person to have an affair. He got angrier still.
Has your wife ever had plastic surgery?
No, she never did. Why?
Past tense.
She died 9 years ago. She killed herself after we lost our kids in a fire. It's true. Look at this. Map of the world, eh? I was almost killed myself trying to get them out.
Doctor, is he? Oh, I see. I thought he was a psychiatrist. I don't know where they get off calling themselves doctors.
It's like you two calling yourselves detectives.
Delusions of grandeur.
Sergeant Klein, you know how this works. We want answers.
You'll get the answers when you give me sufficient and proper cause to ask the questions. That's how it works.
You were seen coming out of the building. The victim picked out your photo. I think that's sufficient and proper cause, don't you?
Dr. McCready says you attacked him without provocation. You want to tell us why you did that? What you were doing there?
Oh, Went there to ask him his advice. I thought I was developing Mickey Mouse syndrome, like this investigation.
Sean McCready's kids were killed in a house fire 9 years ago. The same thing happened to Craig and Natalie Pierce. Now, what's the connection?
Is there a connection? Could be a coincidence, you know. What do you think?
Why'd you bash Sean McCready?
Is that all you got, is it? His word? Huh? How do you know I didn't go there to make an appointment and find him already bashed?
Why'd you visit Natalie Pierce?
Who's Natalie Pierce? And if I did visit her, who said I went to see her?
Her husband.
Then he's mistaken. Are we done?
No. Now, we're going to charge you with this attack, Sergeant, and it is going to stick.
So you charge me? I'll admit to the assault. And then I'll make an issue about his provocation and my stress. And I'll be charged and released on bail.
What provocation? What stress?
Working in the media unit. Cleaning up after donkeys like you two.
It can be stressful. So I went there to ask him his advice.
And he was rude. And I don't like rude people. So I bashed him. And I'm deeply remorseful about what happened, Your Worship. Now charge me, you donkey.
What about Natalie Pierce? What did you say to her that made her cry all night and kill herself?
Who's Natalie Pierce?
Nice job.
This guy's Looney Tunes, Sarge.
Should have pushed him on the fires, mate.
Can't see it. We checked with arson. Both accidents. The Pierce fire, heater, curtains. McCready's was a toaster. Both electrical faults.
The only common denominator with the kids.
Yeah, something's definitely off.
Hold him overnight. Drag out the paperwork, see what you can dig up on him.
Klein had you for breakfast.
What, and you could have done better?
My oath, mate, he ran rings around you.
Crap.
No, he ran rings around both of us.
Sorry, son, no luck.
Thanks for looking, sweetie.
Lost his ID card, hasn't he?
What? You kidding?
It's been 3 days. It's not funny. What am I going to do? Tell Stanley.
Yeah, so you can ream you a new asshole.
Cheers. All right, Sarge, how's it going?
Been better?
Yeah, I've had a pretty crap week too.
Oh, you've no idea, son. You had your prostate checked yet?
What?
Prostate cancer. You net young blokes too, you know. I had mine cut out about a year ago. One thumb up your bum, your whole life changes forever. No, you ought to get it checked. Can affect your performance. One minute you're bloody Godzilla in bed, the next.
What's this about, Sergeant?
You tell me. You lost anything?
Sorry.
Your ID, maybe? The one I found in the back of my wife's car? You know, the Audi with the stains in the back seat. The one you've been pulling! You little shit! You've been ruining my missus! When I'm ready, this is going to Stanley kiss my ass on with Jesus Wolf, and he's going to be told exactly where it was found and how it bloody well got there. Let's see how that offends his Christian sensibilities. Till then, sweat.
So that's why he's been acting so suspicious.
He's way past bloody suspicious. Been looking for that ID for days. He found it in your car, Lorraine. He knows.
So what's he playing at? Why hasn't he said anything?
Look, you have got to get it back for me.
How am I I supposed to do that?
I don't know. Just steal it or whatever. But he is planning a bloody crucifixion.
Oh, you're back then. Good. Plenty to do. I've got a pile of paperwork to get through.
Fine, point me at it.
Good if you can get me a coffee while I pull the file. White and 3.
Bloody sparks, pain in the ass, misogynistic piece of...
Maple 4? Jennifer, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am?
Transfer not working out too well?
No, ma'am, everything's fine. I was just venting.
Ah, venting. I was 18 when I came into this job. In those days, a female cop could only be one of 2 things, a nympho or a dyke, determined entirely on whether you stuffed up by sleeping with one of your male colleagues. Second station I went to, they didn't even have a toilet, a female toilet. And when one was finally installed, the boys took to using it with great gusto and relish and stank the place out, which of course amused them highly, as I'm sure you can imagine. You know what I did about it? Didn't do anything about it. I kept my head down and did my job. I didn't waste time on the bullshit. They think differently to us. This is our secret weapon, Jennifer. Use it.
Sarge, something's been niggling at me. Larry Klein's house calls. Run through them.
Easy. He left McCready with the crap beaten out of him. He talked Natalie Pierce into a state where she committed suicide.
Mm-hmm. And Patrick Swain?
A plastic surgeon. Shit. How come he left Swain untouched? Klein's on some kind of a mission here. He's quite happy to give one person a kicking. Well, why not another?
Why not, indeed?
If Swain got out of that visit without a thumping, it has to be because he told Larry Klein what he wanted to know.
The plastic man's going to crack this open for you. Jump on him. Hard.
Dr. Swain.
Oh, look, whatever it is, I'm really pushed.
Oh, this won't take long, Doctor.
Sorry, haven't got the time.
Swain, that's Old English for swine, isn't it?
Shepherd, actually, and that would be Middle English. You know, I saw this item about this whole debacle on television the other night. The man who collapsed. I'm sure you wouldn't want another complaint about harassment to be lodged with your superiors. So, there's nothing else.
Well, media exposure can work both ways, Doctor. You see, I'm having a beer with a friend of mine tonight. Newspaper reporter. He's always on at me for dirt to dish. I mean, you got to be so bloody careful. You have a few beers, you might let a few things slip, if you know what I'm saying, Doc.
We'd been together for about a year when it happened.
The fire.
We had a routine by then.
And that's what Klein wanted to know about.
That, everything.
And you told him?
He threatened me. He was all but foaming at the mouth.
Didn't want plastic surgery yourself, eh?
We used a little boutique hotel. Very discreet. We'd have an early lunch at the hotel restaurant, then room, drink, bed, sex. After that, Natalie would go home to be there for the kids when they got back from school. Except on the day of the fire, it was meal, drink, bed, no sex.
Why not?
We both went to sleep. We'd been drugged.
Yeah, right.
How do you know that?
I'm a doctor. You think I can't tell when I've been sedated?
What's the name of the hotel, Doctor?
Larry Klein was charged and released on bail an hour ago. Tell Matt and Duncan that he's out.
Right. Larry Klein's been released.
Oh, that's all we need, another lunatic on the street.
Hey, check this out.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
I told you that I'd be back. Now I'm back. I want to know what happened to them after they were drugged. Senor, we know nothing about this. What happened to them after they were drugged? You talk to me. You tell me, you Jago bastards. I want to know what happened.
Put it down, Klein. Put it down and listen to me. Matuki say. Put it down.
Stay where you are, cut a hand off.
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am. You just put the meat cleaver down.
Nobody's talking here, and they're going to talk.
Put it down.
Help me!
You don't want to hurt her. Listen to me. Don't hurt her. Put the cleaver down.
Larry, stay where you are.
Larry, I'm going to stay where I am. You just put the meat cleaver down.
We know nothing about this, please.
Larry,
we can get you whatever you need, but you're not going to get it this way, and you know that, so just put the cleaver down. Put it down. Larry, you know how this works. You don't know what's been going on. Are you okay? Oh, come on.
You mazzo bastardo.
Yeah?
Come on.
You mazzo! You mazzo!
Your silence cost people's lives, you bastard!
Come on.
You're under arrest.
You're real brave scaring a young girl like that, aren't you?
Means to an end. Get us a rum and a smoke like a good man.
There's a government building. No smoking.
That's right.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. I was going to swap you this key for a rum and a smoke.
Now, why would we want that?
Because this is a very important key. This belongs to 13A Pelham Lane. Up the back of the derelict factories near the market, you know it? This key opens room 116. It's a very important room.
You better not be stuffing us around. What number are we looking for?
116.
What the hell is this?
Sarge? I wanted to apologise for whinging at you earlier on. I was just feeling sorry for myself.
Sparks won't keep it up forever.
Well, if he gave me something half interesting to do, I'd make him all the coffee he wants.
I'm sure he'll work that out eventually.
Are you still working?
We've had a development.
Anything I can do?
What's she doing here?
7 fires in 9 years. The psychiatrist, Sean McCready, his children were the first. And Craig and Natalie Pierce's children, they were the last. All of these kids. All dead.
Why kill the kids? Why come back and torment the parents?
You think I'm some kind of multiple offender, do you?
Aren't you?
This isn't a trophy room, it's a crime profile wall. This is an office. He didn't kill any of these children. He's trying to work out who did.